I've been out of the country for the last 17 years, and now that I'm back, I want to rediscover my own country.
Wangdue Phodrong is synonymously attached with Wangdue Dzong. The name is said to be given by Zhabdrungol Namgyal, who was searching for the best location for a dzong to prevent any incursion from the south. So he built the dzong in 1638 on a ridge high above the river. Wangdue Phodrong is also referred to as Windy Phodrong because this dzongkhag is windy all year round.
No wonder they call it the Windy Phodrong. As you can see, it's really difficult to even put on your kapne. Wangdue Phodrong Dzong is a dramatic example of Bhutanese architecture. It was repaired after a fire in 1837 and an earthquake in 1897. That was quite a long time ago, but yet it still stands.
The word Wangdue actually means unification of the country, and Phodrong means palace. The people of Sha Dage, Wang, and Rinchingong were involved in the construction of this grand dzong, as they were known to be highly skilled masons. This dzong was renovated to what it is now during the reign of our third king.
Wangdue Phodrong Dzong is the center of administration and also the Dratsang. There are about 400 monks, and out of 400 monks, 150 actually reside within the dzong. That's a lot of people. I wonder who cooks for them. I'm going to go meet the head chef and find out. So it seems like the head chef's got a lot of work cut out for him. He cooks about 16 kg of rice, 4 kg of potatoes, and 75 pieces of eggs, just for one meal.
Well, it looks like he's got a lot of work, so I'm gonna help him out.
Natural at this. Yeah, I'll probably have really good karma because I'm doing a really good deed over here. I'm about to feed about 80 monks in Wangdue Phodrong Dzong. Serve the monks.
It is also said that Jabdrung met a young boy named Wangdue playing in the sand by the Phuntsho. And therefore, the dzong was named Wangdue Phodrung, meaning Wangdue's palace.
So we're gonna go around the stores and ask if they know anything about Nyadotsim and which village they actually prepare this particular dish. So come on, let's go find out. Na Nyadotsim gi kole shegala. Kuzangpola.
Kuzangpola.
Nyadotsim gati thogala.
Mashila ngai mishitila.
Jargana thobla sauda jargana.
Ani gatinala.
Ma da chola.
Ma chugi bo kaya.
Ola. Ma ani work later yemenala. Ani work later gi ma site nal thobela.
Lasla.
Taksha di ani work later gi nearby imbala.
Oh lasla.
An bendi.
Kuzangpola lebe. Nyadotsim gi kole shegala.
다 냐도셈 디 말레모 토벨 아니 어쩌로 Tshering 람다 토베스 데벨랍벨라
어째 아니 냐도셈 디 같이 나포트 가야 메토블라 때마 아들로 걸 참지 토비 아들로 걸래
냐도셈 사일라 사니
Shimegala.
심지 심야라
Lasla. Hey, kema zaigala.
자일라 봐 대나무습니다 저리 고걸라.
Well, I'm expecting to learn how to make the trap traditional way and how they smoke the fish to cook the fish basically and to taste it because apparently it's supposed to be really, really yummy.
Today, I'm heading southward to the Harachu fishing community. It's about 50 kilometers, 2-hour drive to reach Taksha, where the road ends.
So we're on the side of the road and we finally found the sign to the model fishery village and we're going to be going that way.
Even the climate changes dramatically to a hot and humid state. Taksha is right across the river, and the only thing settled there is a small forestry office. Since the forestry office is the only thing settled there, it is impossible to hire horses for the hike up to Samthang. So we have decided to spend a night and start our journey to Samthang bright and early in the morning.
Prior to 1984, Harachu community depended mostly on fish harvest from Harachu to supplement nutrition, to prepare nyadosem, and to generate income. I'm just reading up on fishery within the Harachu community because tomorrow I'll be going to Samthang and tonight I'm spending a night in Taksha. It's kind of getting late, so have a good night. Till tomorrow. So it's 6 in the morning in Taksha, and behind me, that's the trail to Samthang, a village near Harachu where we're going to find Dotsem. So let's go. We've got a long day ahead.
The fishing communities of Harachu consist of the villages of Ruha, Lamga, Lawa, Mitana, and Samthang. They all fall within the Jigme Sangye Wangchuk National Park. These communities traditionally were dependent on fishing from Harachu for their livelihood. They were best known as a source for nyad dotsem, a unique form of smoked fish.
Samthang taring segala. Ganda chi ni de chi jogala.
Ganda chi thap chi ung.
Chi thap chi ya. Chen this guy jomala.
Taksha je.
Ah, last lang aj pala umbila. Ah, ya tupla. Karin chela.
Due to practicing non-selective fishing by using cast nets, which is harmful to fish population, the Department of Forest made it illegal to fish in Harachu. However, in order to preserve the traditional way of living as a fishing community, the Harachu communities were allowed to fish in a sustainable manner.
So we're about halfway up to Samtang, and it's a really difficult trek because there's so much humidity. And even if you look at the vegetation, it's such a strange vegetation. We have almost like a rainforest type of vegetation, as well as pine trees and strange fruits. And of course, we found these yummy gooseberries, also known as amla in Bhutan. And this makes the trip so much worthwhile.
Samtang is the first village nearest to Taksha among the fishing community. Besides fishing, they are also dependent on agriculture. They grow rice, maize, and keep cattle, poultry, and pigs.
So this is Samtang. There's exactly 50 people that resides in Samtang and 8 households. I mean, when you look around, it almost looks like you're floating. You're in between the clouds. This is wonderful.
Although small, this village is beautiful. The ponds where they cultivated fish are all dried up. It almost seems like a completely different village than I've expected.
So after 4 hours of hiking, I'm finally here at Samtang. And behind me is the house of my host. I'll be staying here for the night. And he also happens to be the head of the fishing committee in this village. So this is Mr. Sangye Choiphel. He's the head of the fishing committee. They live here. They never knew about it.
Dari nava yagi dise mindula dari kam mizula dari nava lo. Ngachigi tausum nale gusujina ko yadi Malaya o mega be indi dari nava to na yami tola. Te tama yadi tau dimdi nale yadi log malo be gale te dile tama pas be boda te tama na jung to na jung la.
So after talking to Sangye, it seems that I've come here on the wrong season, and generally, this tradition of fishing has died down over time. But I've met the right person, and Sangye will show us how to make dough, a traditional trap.
So Mr. Sangye has been doing this since he was 15 years old.
Dough is made using bamboo that are weaved into a cone-shaped basket with sufficient gaps in between each strands of bamboo for the smaller fishes to escape while migrating back down the river.
This is so simple but yet very intricate.
This type of trap ensures future population of the fish to be sustained. What's also great about this trap is that it only catches the right size of fish to make nyadotsen.
Well, this is the finished product. I mean, this is great. This is eco-friendly, so it keeps our tradition the way we do it in the old times without using artificial nets.
Harachu is about 20 minutes walk from Sangye's house. On this stretch of river, individual families have their own designated spot for setting up their traps.
What happens is the fish migrate upstream to lay their eggs, and when they come back down, this only catches the big fish, and all the smaller ones, they can escape through the small holes, you see? So that's why this is sustainable.
they mainly fish on snow trout. Because fishing season is not open, all the traps are set aside. But we are very lucky that Sangye showed us an ancient tradition way of making dough. Sangye keeps a few stock of nyad dotsim, and he has been kind enough to prepare nyad dotsim for us.
So, this is how it looks once it's all cleaned.
It is quite interesting how nyad dotsim is prepared. The smoked fish is mixed in with all the other ingredients and then left to cook over the fire. This is the traditional way of cooking the fish. Once done cooking, the herbs are mixed in for the freshest flavor. I can't wait to dig in.
So I'm here with the host family. He's been very generous and he's been very, very kind. And we're gonna start enjoying this delicious nyad dotsim. That's good. You can taste the smokiness of it. This is really, really good.
The people of Samtang truly have found the right balance in still keeping the tradition alive, yet fishing in a more sustainable manner. It's a happy village. Wangdue Dzongkhag also happens to be the winter home for the sacred black-necked cranes that come from Tibet. This place is called Phuntsho. Phuntsho is on the eastern side of the Dzongkhag, and it happens to be a model village for conserving the black-necked cranes. Let's meet Phup Tenzin, a young boy from Phuntsho, who will tell us more on the unique relationship of the black-necked cranes and the people of Phuntsho. There are two things that Phup Tenzin loves more than anything else in the world. Phuntsho, his village, and the black-necked cranes that comes to his village every November.
Phuntsho is sunny dina chagomi jumsendi ngachera sunny disu kanya go we unity.
Phup Tenzin is a shy 14-year-old boy, and he grew up watching the black-necked cranes. One of his favorite things to do is to explore his village with his best friend. They love to watch the black-necked cranes and keep count every time.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Chunchugi if Susokale Iptabuda, consider Dom Shapta Chap, Semasa, Biani Kichabani Bindula, telling a chitson, Juani Buda, Passon. Much is the same Gomela, Telerangi Pum Sugide, Love Timuja, just from Chase, Sudamela. Anti Chatun Tingachiri gave up Gigin Chasum Chibeting Atarana, Chunchum Betelichil Gum to say now, Telaniki Consem Gave, Lotish Sobim, Varon, Chukchis, Melam.
The black-necked cranes are an endangered species with only 8,000 of them left in the whole world. But in Phuntsho, they hold an even more special status for the birds. The villagers consider these magnificent birds as heavenly birds.
Nalet and go to Ambon. Yellow Hagati Court, go for some dim job, my child. I'm the sea Caribbean. Go for just a much of them. Go job my child, she did what I Gigi are showing my show the shop job.
They are so dedicated to conserving the black-necked cranes that they even sacrifice basic necessities such as electricity and roads. There is even an annual festival in Phuntsho for the black-necked cranes. And Phop Denzin dances as one of these heavenly birds. Phuntsho is a special place with so much respect for nature and a young boy like Phop Denzin to protect the birds. Phop Denzin prays for the black-necked cranes to visit his village every year. I am amazed with Phop Denzin's understanding of the values of coexisting harmoniously with the black-necked cranes. My hopes and prayers are with you, Phop Denzin.
Good morning, guys. So today I'm here in Samtegang. It's a beautiful day.
Samtegang is a prosperous village that happens to be settled in the ancient trade route. It is said that in the olden days, travelers spent nights in Samtegang on their travels to the east or to the west. Although being prosperous, this village experiences the problem of rural-urban migration. Today, I'm going to meet Ayek Kinga and give a helping hand with his farm chores.
Let's go.
Almost all the youth have already left the village to pursue better jobs and higher education, leaving only the elderly to manage all the farm works. I really want to experience what it takes to live a farm life, even if it's just for a day. I have found a profound new respect for the villagers because there's always work to do. There's never a dull moment.
Quite heavy.
As soon as you finish one chore, there is another one waiting for you.
Well, next I'll be pounding the red rice. So, whoa, this is really heavy. So this big base down here is called Hue, and what I'm holding is called Lehi. And what this is basically a traditional way of peeling off the hard shell from the rice. So we gently pound so the shell could come off. So I'm gonna give it a try now. So when you're pounding it, you need to pound this very gently so only the outer shell comes out, and you don't want to break the rice. Outer shell is almost peeling off. I still need to do some more, a little bit more pounding. This is called bishop. And what happens, how this is done, is basically you take a scoop, It's quite fun, although I think I'm spilling all the rice, but this is about it. Once this is all done, the red rice comes out, and red rice, as you guys may already know, is really delicious.
Village life is not as simple as people believe it to be. Everything is done knowing it's for one's own survival. There's a certain sense of accomplishment in knowing that every drop of sweat is shed in order to last another year. This was an important lesson I've learned just by living a day in the shoes of a farmer.
So this is called youp. This could be harvested twice a year. This is the second time it's being harvested. This is actually really nutritious for the cow. So that milk that you drink, this is where it's getting its power from.
This self-reliant approach can be very useful in our daily lives. The biggest life concept I gained experiencing village life is that whatever you do in life, always remember to take pleasure in the simple things.
Phew! Never had a busier day in my life, but it's okay. Makes you appreciate life.
Oh, Sangye.
La! Well, anyways, I've been called for that delicious tea, and I'm gonna go enjoy that tea. Wangdue is a really beautiful place.
Wangdue Phodrong is a place still untouched by the evils of modernism, where people are happy to coexist respectfully with Mother Nature. Ancient fortress that has withstood time itself as if like a blast from the past. The gratification of the good deeds earned just by cooking a simple dish from the heart. The harmony of man and nature personified in an innocent young boy. Traditions kept alive through the generations as a priceless treasure. Quintessential life lessons learned only through living a village life. Wangdue Phodrong is the essence of simplicity, and it is for that very reason that the palace of the unifying country will always have a place in my heart. So until next time, in another Dzongkhag, goodbye.